I'll be giving Poll Princess episode 7, like number 226 on the YouTube channel that it's in. Can't pronounce its name because it's all in kanji. And now I'll be starting my reaction to episode 7 in 1 0 go. And I'll also leave a link as to where I watch it on the description. Alright, this is it. It's gonna be showtime for them, especially after all the time they've built up their performance. They've all definitely got to show out. I mean, probably the pressure. Well, they probably want to practice harder, but the thing is, though, they can't practice too hard because they don't want to strain their joints too much, though. That's the thing. All things considered, anyway. Hmm. I mean, I have a gut feeling she's not going to screw up, though. Because she put in a lot of work. All right, at least now we're getting context as to why she's actually nervous about her own capabilities. Because, yes, it's basic, but hey, basic works well sometimes. I like it. We actually have real legit tension in the series. They knew what she was going to be doing. I call bullshit. They were just wanting to buy something for her. Oh, oh, that's cute. Yeah, I had a feeling. I had a feeling they were going to buy something for her. That's so damn cute. Actually, now these are actually legit, really good scenes here. Shows you how much they really do care here. I just wish for the more of the training sequences, they would use full animation, not just a bunch of still. Okay, at least with their being good girl, they're using real animation here. Mm. Yeah, because honestly, she might puke out all the shit that she eats if she eats way too much for a performance. Kind of wish I would actually show off the crowd's faces though, instead of it just being pure black silhouettes, because it'd be hard to get hyped if even the characters in the crowd don't even have their faces shown off. Because even like the best anime with performances at least show off how characters in the crowds actually react to a performance. Because it just makes it feel a bit less hype, if you're asking me, anyway. I'm just saying, I'm not even trying to be a dick. I'm just being a realist here. Oh man. Well then. I gotta admit, the music is damn good. Well, okay, finally, we're actually getting some decent animation here. Fuck yeah. Kinda wish you would have had this earlier. But hey, better late than never, actually. Well, where was this in the early episodes? If every episode looked like this would have been a hype as fuck series. Because it's fluid, you can feel the strength. It's nice seeing. The only thing I don't like is it feels rushed. Though. I feel like they don't give any time for girls to go on stage, get nervous about the pressure, have the audience reaction when they finish performing. It just isn't starts in the middle of a performance, and then it transitions to another performance. Just feels rushed. Like this episode's 14 minutes. I feel this episode would have been even better if it would have been 24 minutes. Yeah, this is really fucking rushed. Like, holy cow. I think they needed to slow things down a little bit. No, they needed to slow things down nicely. But again, the animation for the performances themselves and the music is fantastic. It's just the execution, though. But honestly, the dances from our main girls are beautiful. You know, even like the way the sky looks, it looks gorgeous. Yo, okay. I gotta admit, this is hype. This is hype. Okay. Yo, if they have full versions of these tracks online, I would definitely listen to them. And I love how you can see like the subtle movements, like her feet moving against the pole, her body. You know, even the hair movements got detailed movements. Even the clothing, like the shading is so well done. Like you can definitely tell they put real talent on behind these pole dancing scenes. Like they didn't skimp on, at least for this episode, they didn't skimp on quality. They actually tried hard. Oh, that has to be hard, like moving her foot like that. Oh, that's okay. That's badass. And it's ironic too because the best performance is coming from from the one that didn't really believe in themselves, and she's making the best one. But that's how it be sometimes. Where sometimes the most nervous people can sometimes make out some fantastic performances. Oh, wow! Holy! If I tried that shit with my legs, they would feel like this. They'd be snapping. All right. Wait, no audience reaction? Okay. At least out of the 4 goals, they gave one of them. audience reactions. I wish we would have had that for every girl though. And so we're like, it was like super detailed CGI to back to the normal quality. I'm like, bruh. I don't think she has to apologize for anything if you ask me. Oh, then. I love how she admits to that. No, I think it doesn't. It takes talent to be able to hide your fuck ups. All things considered. Kinda like this because at least well, at least they actually made her wanna keep on going. It's nice to finally get to see the grandmother in this episode too. Her bones would shatter, bro. I'm not even trying to be mean, I'm just trying to be a realist. Man, that's fair. What is this trying to have new goals to challenge yourself? Oh, Zumi finally has an outfit that she used to have. Oh, she yes, tournament arc! Oh, it was actually first good big step. Okay, admittedly, this episode was great. I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10. But there were issues though. Yes. When it comes to the pole dancing sequences, they all look amazing. That's not my complaint here. My complaint is the absurdly rushed pacing because Hinano's dance perfectly paced. It wasn't rushed. So I had no concerns there. Because it had a good beginning, it had a good finish, and audience reactions. But I was disappointed with how they handled Subaru's, Ilia's, and Mio's dances because they're all well animated too. My issue here was they really didn't show the starts of their dances or the ends. Like there was no transition. It was just dance, 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 with only there being a good transition to Hinano's dance and ending to it. And I'm like, it feels rushed because this is a great episode. This is a great episode, but I can't lie about the pacing. It just felt like the grinding stuff didn't give the characters time to breathe. So that was my issue with it. And but regardless, I love how at least it achieves Hinano's new goal of having her grandmother be more motivated of running her business more, which is nice. So at least it resolves that plot point. And it makes for an interesting way of wrapping things up for the series overall. Now, in saying that though, my series rating of the series is not going to be so positive because here's what I'm going to rate the series. If I had to rate the series on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, and 10 being exceptional, here's what I'm going to rate the series. A 4.75 out of 10. And here's why. It took us legit 7 episodes for the series to finally have a beautifully animated episode. But before then, we had a lot of awkward looky rendered pole dances. We had a lot of stills. It took legit 7 episodes. No, 8, because I also count episode 0 counts. It took 8 episodes for the series to finally wow me. And I'm like, yes, it's an online production, but it doesn't matter. If it's an animation, I got to judge it like an animation. Because there have been some online animations that have looked absolutely gorgeous, so it's no excuse. It just isn't. And so that's a knock against the series, the visuals. Because the only time the visuals ever looked great was this last episode, and that's it, episode 7. But then there's episode 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The animation there for the pole dances were almost non-existent. So awkward. That's why I can't really give it a super high score. Had the animations just been good, this would have been a 5 out of 10. But there were also other issues here too. The rushing. Case in point, this episode. It's like, holy cow. They rushed every dang dance except for, again, Hinano's. Hinano's dances were the only ones that weren't rushed. Which is, again, a disappointment because it's like they made me invest about the other girls. They made me invest in Subaru considering her injury and how she wanted to, like, perform afterwards. She was an interesting character. So it was also the execution of things that made the series not be as good as it could have been. So animation issues, save for the last episode, pacing issues really do affect my enjoyment of the series. And that's why if I had to rate this series overall on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being 9, 10 being exceptional, I got to give it a 4.75 out of 10. Had the pacing been better, had the animation been better, this would have been straight up a 6 out of 10 or a 7 out of 10 for at least above average. But just lack of proper execution. But in saying that, though, I enjoyed this series more than I thought I would because originally I was going to be thinking this would have been like, say, a 3 or a 2 out of 10 series, but this ended up being better than I could have imagined. Which, hey, I'll take that over fucking trash. And even though, yes, this series did have super rushed pacing, regardless, I'm curious enough to check out the film because if the film looks as good as episode 7's dance sequences, but throughout its whole run, and if the writing's executed better with better pacing, then the film could be legit good. It really can be. But the writing staff going into the movie, they gotta pace themselves better. And whichever animators they had in doing these dance sequences, they need to get those same caliber of writers to do every scene for the movie, or at least for all the dance sequences in the film. They have to. If they can do that, then the movie can be fucking good. If not, then it'll be a disappointment. If I'm being honest with y'all. But regardless, though, I still enjoyed I enjoyed pretty much 3 out of the 5 episodes. The other 5 episodes of the series could have used to work. But hey, maybe the movie can fix some stuff. But these are all my overall thoughts on Poor Princess, y'all. But anyways, everyone, thank you very much for watching my video. And I hope y'all have a fantastic day or night, y'all. Bye, everyone.